Let's go. So, welcome Armando. Today, we will showcase in this third builder session the iExec track is from winners. The second, Armando. I'm really pleased to welcome you, Armando. We had a really great time in the Heat Rom hackathon, and you built an amazing project called RomePay. Did I pronounce well? RomePay.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if Italians will approve, but
Yeah. RomePay. Is that okay like that? I think it's better. Okay, so thanks for joining us. Can you first introduce yourself and how you got into Web3? And yeah.
okay. I'm Armando. If you've been to a hackathon, you probably seen me hacking, hopefully winning some bounties. I started in Web3 around 2.5 years ago. I had to change from what I was doing before, and I had a programming background. So I'm like, okay, I can go to programming. And then I saw some online course, a boot camp. So I started doing a bunch of boot camps on 2023, and then I started doing hackathons like crazy. 2024, I did a lot of them. 2025, I've done more. And my goal is to reach 100 in 2 weeks. And so, yeah, I'm only two hackathon shorts out of 100.
My God, that's crazy. 100 hackathon in 2 years. I think you are definitely the only one that are doing that. Did you sometime meet some people like you that run hackathon after hackathon?
There are some, but I don't think as much as me.
Yeah, I think you are the only one, and it will be a world record, I think. Um,
Probably.
so what brought you to Isrom?
I went last year and I enjoyed my time there. And this year I went back. I remember that I met you probably last year in I don't know if it was at Rome on another hackathon, but I didn't hack with you, and I met you several times after that. And so this time was the time to start doing hackathons with iExec.
Yeah, we met in Belgrade. We met in Rome, and you built with iExec during Isrom. We're gonna talk about your project, but you built with iExec during your last hackathon, Cosmos one, I think.
Correct. Hackmos in Split last week.
And you won again.
Yeah, the privacy track I won. I ran some pretty, I don't know if it was too much, some pretty code inside the TE, and it worked as a charm, so they liked it, and they gave me the prize.
Okay, great. Congrats. Can you present RomPay? What the purpose of this project? Yeah.
Okay, basically, freelancers when wanna get paid, there's a lot of friction. Like there's a lot of back and forth with you send you got the agreement, you send the invoice, you have to wait for the payment. What if you and you have to be careful with the wallet you put, the token you use, how you wanna get paid, and also the company needs to figure out how to send you the token you want, right? So we wanted to minimize. I did not build this by myself. I had a wonderful teammate, Giovanni. He's in Milano. We're gonna hack together in Brazil and Buenos Aires. But yeah, I manage the iExec part of the hackathon. So basically, is that like reduce the friction and make it inside a TE so your data is secure, private, and that you can also selectively share it if you need to. Again, like the selective disclosure is built by default. So we like that feature. That's how it works. We added private payments for with a token from Zama. So if you choose to be paid in a private token, you could get private token. If you choose to be paid in any blockchain, you can get it played in any blockchain and in any token with the 1inch, the Fusion Plus of 1inch that was also running within the same iApp. So I think it was pretty cool that everything worked in a very small code, in a very simple way. For me, I think the most important thing is the simplicity, because Web3 is too complicated. We need to simplify this so people can actually use it, because if they see too many things, they will be scared to use it. They will not feel comfortable.
Yeah, definitely. I'm totally agree. And the cool thing on each hackathon, we always with the team, we always been surprised of what the builder can do with iExec technology. And more we are working and improve our tech. More and more we see some amazing project. And with your project, it's really highlight the fact that in our TEE, so for those who don't know TEE, it's for Trusted Execution Environment. It's a technology called confidential computing, thanks to hardware technology, and we can create what we could call a vault, and everything that happens in it remains totally confidential and private. And the good thing is with your project and other projects, it highlights the fact that we can interact with DeFi. We can interact with complex technologies such as FHE, MPC, things like that. We can interact with smart contract, and there is finally no limitation. That's pretty cool. And we are trying to abstract the complexity of confidential computing, and you've done something amazing with your project. Like it worked like a charm. Not during the demo, because we had some. I've got the answer about Sepolia. We've got some trouble with Sepolia chain. The chain just stopped to emit block, and it's
Oh,
why
really?
it's why after 20 minutes the chain released all the blocks, the pending blocks, and it's why it was like a kind of bottleneck. And but it was a pretty cool test, stress test, and yeah, nice. So how was your iExec building journey? We spent some time with you, with other builder, explaining the tech, but I would like to have your part of you, like, yeah, what was your journey? Exhausting for sure. You didn't sleep a lot, but how was using the tech, deep diving into documentation and other things we are providing?
Um, I tried the templates. Of course, that's my first thing I do whenever I try technology I don't really know. I try the template, try to make it work as it is, and then I start modifying on top of that. There were some things like not really missing from the documentation, but misplaced maybe. So it was quick because Civic and you and Eden were helping a lot during the hackathon. So that speed up the process. That's why I was able to finish as much features as I did. During the demo, the testnet was stopped, but I did test it afterwards. I had to do some changes to my code, but it did everything worked as expected. I did minor modification. I think I was missing some installs, and the secret was not named properly for 1inch. But other than that, everything worked. I did a simple test because with 1inch I was using real fonts on mainnet. So I did one transfers from one of my wallet to the other and in one token to the other, a cross-chain swap. And the private transfer also worked on Sepolia.
Nice. That's a really cool feedback. Cool feedback. Thanks. And the question, like, you build something in 2 days, at least 30 hours of code, and if you add a couple of more day or weeks, what will you build next on the top of your project with iExec?
I think this project probably is needed. It needs to do some adaptation for go to market, right? Because you need to add a few things so people will be able to use it. Like maybe companies will not be comfortable giving their wallet to the TE. So I was thinking that a good way to get that fix is like, don't make them do that. Just sign a transaction or do an authorization. Or, I mean, I believe the TE is pretty safe. The ways that are currently able to break a TE is like almost impossible to do, right? It's like, yeah, you can do it if you're like physically there, solder the memory, do some very weird things, but it's like, it's not going to happen in a data center, which is secure and whatever, right? So
Yeah.
in a couple of days, you can finish a project, do a better testing, get some feedback from users to see what they feel, what it lacks, what needs to be added.
Yeah, yeah. And about teas there is a big thread about teas. I think, yeah, the last day about broken teas. But as you say, that's crazy because you should you should take a gun, go in the data center, access to the TEE, downgrade the BIOS, and do your stuff. But that's basically impossible. So that's it's like if you take a gun and go directly in the bank, it's not because you're success one you will be able to rob every bank. So yeah, it's only fun, and it's a it's a quite strong technology. It is even more when you combine it with other privacy technologies such as FEG, like you've done, and it worked pretty well. Do you think you could do a demo during this live stream?
We can try if the testnet will not get stopped.
No, it's working like a charm,
Okay,
just
we
for
will.
you.
Okay, let's see. How do I present? How do I do that? Here? Ah, yeah.
So I will add the shared screen on the main stage. And okay, wait.
I do have a small bug that it doesn't return me the completion, but that's why I have the Explorer open so we can check what it's doing.
Okay, so we should have three screen live. I don't know why. Add item, camera, media slot. Give me 1 second. I will figure out what is happening. Add to stage, and it should be automatic. Let me check with the backstage.
I think it's visible, no?
Oh, do you? Oh
I can.
yeah. Oh, strange. I can see it on my my StreamYard dashboard, but on the live stream on X and LinkedIn it worked. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. So perfect.
Okay. So basically, what you add is an invoice ID, an amount. This amount is obviously the amount of your invoice. So I choose Sepolia, and this is the token that we created, like confidential USD in Sepolia. We here are interacting with two different blockchains and with the 1inch protocol. We're interacting with Arbitrum Sepolia, where the IAP is running. We're interacting with Sepolia, where the confidential USD is deployed. And we're interacting with Fusion Plus for 1inch. So basically, this will trigger a bunch of authorizations um, for in my wallet. Yeah, wait, I need to change my wallet. Wait, I need to disconnect. I don't know what they did to the extension, but they changed it again like yesterday or a couple of days ago. And I don't know. I don't like when they change things. So here we are protecting the data. You cannot see, but it's triggering a bunch of authorizations in my wallet. Now you should be able to see.
Yeah.
Okay, first you need to confirm the transaction for the protecting the data. Then you need to sign Did it stop sharing? Yeah, it stopped sharing. Okay, I'm gonna share the.
Oh,
Yeah, now it's sharing again. Okay, now it adds a signature, so the data is protected successfully. Now it has to authorize the IAP to access the data, which is because right now we're sending the data encrypted to the IAP, and it's getting the authorization to be able to read it. You can modify that. So here I said to authorize 100 read, but obviously you will only authorize one. But I did that because I needed to test. So now I can execute the IAP. Here in the Explorer, we can see, oh no, wait, let me share the Explorer now. So here in the Explorer, we can see the latest apps. This will, okay, let me execute and see if it will trigger the transaction. Give me an error. No, I'm getting an error. Okay, let me do one thing.
it's a classic demo effect.
Yeah. Maybe it's because I'm in the wrong wallet. Give me 1 sec. Let me change the wallet 1 second because I had to do with two different wallets. I mean, live demos are difficult. My computer is not the fastest either.
Yeah, no worries. While you are doing the transaction, you are on the brand new Explorer. The design team and done a pretty cool brand new design, and we add some really cool new features such as a data set type. You can check what kind of data are protected with our technology and secured and processed.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna do the process over again and see if it works. No, this is not the right wallet. Okay, this will take me 1 more second. I need to check which one was the wallet I should be using. Because now I think it's might be this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, now I should connect. Let's see if it will trigger the correct wallet. Because I didn't name, yeah, here it is. Okay, now I will trigger the protect data transaction. Then the signature request. They should be bundled in a multi-call.
Yeah, it's something we are working on.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of new improvements. We worked a lot for this hackathon, and we've got a lot of new things we will showcase really soon, and it will be even easier to build with iExec, and the developer experience will be even more smoothly.
We'll see about that.
On the next hackathon.
Yeah. Okay. Now we should see the old IAP running. Okay. Now it's triggering another transaction. I don't know why. Let's say yes.
So for this project, for the new newcomers, Armando won second prize during East Rome Hackathon a few weeks ago. The iExec track, and he used data protector to protect data, and he built an iExec application able to process this data in a private and confidential way, thanks to IAP Generator. It's a CLI command tool able to bootstrap a programming application that you can customize and deploy on our network. Okay, looks
Now
good.
you can see the task is running correctly. This will trigger the confidential token transfer. And we can see it has started. This takes a few minutes, and then we can, well, the raw data says it's computing. So we should be able to go to Sepolia Etherscan and check. Let's see. Now to remember which wallet had the. Yeah. Let's check this one.
And the project, correct me if I'm wrong, but the project is still open source.
Yeah. It's open source.
We will add everything in the video description. We will post it on YouTube, and you will be able to check the code, even git clone it and try it.
Yeah, anyone can run it. I didn't want to change it. Okay, this. I think this is not wallet. Okay, one more.
Too much wallet.
Too many wallets, yes. Because you need to be careful.
Totally.
With your hackathon wallet. Actually, our hackathon wallet was compromised for some reason. Yeah, here it is. Maybe it failed because there's no. Okay, as you can see here, this is the confidential transfer that it was executing with the TE. And now it didn't trigger because this wallet is compromised. So my teammate removed the tokens. Maybe I can send a little bit of Sepolia to it. So because this will fail the transfer, but maybe we can run it again.
Yeah, but no, don't worry. The whole video presentation is available on your Taikai description.
Yes.
So we will post the project Taikai link in the video description if you're okay, and people will be able to watch the whole. So yeah, it's pretty cool because you've got only 2 days to code a project, and it's quite hard to build something that work from A to Z in only 2 days. And just a bonus question, I would say, do you use AI to code your projects, like Cursor or, I don't know, Codex or whatever?
For the front end, yes. For the difficult part, which was actually doing the code that will run inside the TE, not really, because I needed to do some edge stuff that there were no examples of this particular way of doing things. Even for Zama, they've never seen it either working like this. 1 inch either, they've never seen it working like this. So it was edge. So when it's edge, you cannot really use AI. It will not work.
Yeah, right. And about this project, have you ever heard about something similar in the ecosystem? Any kind of competitors? I on my side, I never heard something like that.
There might be, because there's so many projects everywhere. And when you think you have an unique, like, oh, this is the first time this has been done, then 10 other people have done it before, but probably not in this way. Probably not in exactly this way. Maybe in another way, yes. But I don't think, I haven't seen it done this way.
Yeah, and you've done 97 hackathon. 97?
97 or 98, I'm not sure yet.
I will bring you a medal in East Global just to congratulate you.
Thank you.
We need to cheer. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. So you won a prize during this hackathon. What's next for you? How what next, and how iExec could help you in your Web3 builder journey? And I'm not talking about just technical, and because you are building a lot of things, you are moving fast, you are really involved in the Web3 ecosystem, and that's really great. So what next, and how we could help?
There was a lot of interest in the project I did on Split. And it was not exactly the same. It was like adding privacy to some token transfers. So it was not exactly the same, but it can be used for both. So I need to have some calls and maybe launch a product with that in mind.
Oh, nice. You want to launch a proper one, a product.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a really good idea. Okay, great. Let me check the chat if there is some questions. No questions for now. Everything was crystal clear. Everything will be, all the useful links will be added in the video description. So no question. 29. So we've got 1 minute left, or even more if we need. So thank you very much, Armando. That was really interesting chat and a really great project. Anything you'd like to add or say to the community before we wrap up, and maybe give some advice for newcomers that will hack in a hackathon in a few weeks?
In all hackathons, test the tools, get help from the mentors. The team was there until very late at night every day, so it was probably one of the few teams I have seen doing that in 97 hackathons. So that's I appreciated it a lot. They helped me because like you can figure things out by yourself, but you don't have the time. You have only 30 hours to build. You need to cut corners and you need to try it as good as possible.
Great. And I guess we can follow your journey on your X accounts. That the handle is in your name.
Yes.
And great. So if you enjoy this builder session, we will do a lot more. Make sure to follow us on iExec, and Armando on Twitter is full of funny story and memes. We only chat with memes. That's pretty funny. So we'll be bringing more builders, more demo, and more Web3 energy very soon. And very soon is next week. Next week we have another hackathon winners that will showcase his amazing project built with the iExec technology. Armando, thanks again. Thank you very much for being here. It was pretty cool, and see you soon.
See you soon in Argentina.